Hi, this is Simon. Been ages since I've done one of these videos. I haven't done a video on YouTube probably for um, probably about 2.5 years. So yeah, it's gonna be a bit weird this, but I thought a lot's happened since I was last on YouTube. I don't know whether I'm gonna come back on YouTube, but I just thought to put this video up because I moved house and I've got a different game room than what I had before. So I thought it might be interesting to do a little bit of a tour of it. So I'm not going to be talking too much on this. I'm just going to do a game room tour, and then if you like it, leave some comments or whatever, and I might do some more. So I'm just going to start with this side of the room. This is the door where you walk in. Not much going on. I've just zoomed out of it. Not much going on there. It's just the door. Some hoodies on the back of it. Up here's a little shelf. This is a board game. When I was a kid, I used to play. I used to love it. Called Dungeon Quest. This is a Talisman board game from Games Workshop. It's actually been remade now. It's got a different box and different things, everything. But this is the original one. I used to love this game when I was a kid. I used to play it with my parents. There was 2 expansions of this which you can't get anymore. One was called Catacombs. I think the other one was like a Heroes expansion with extra figures and stuff like that. They're really expensive now. To get like a complete one on eBay, you're talking like 100 quid for the expansions. But this is a complete in box of the original game. There's a pop figure there. You'll quite a few pop figures in this room. I couldn't really get much in my last room, so I bought quite a few in this one. I'm not a massive collector. I only collect certain things. This is actually the only one I had at one point. This is Marvin the Martian. I'm a big fan of Marvin the Martian. He's probably my favourite Looney Tunes character, along with Wile E. Coyote. So I got him, a little figure of him from Space Jam. This I picked up on holiday. It was last year. We were out and I saw this. I'm a big heavy metal kind of rock guy, so this like Vic Megadeth pop figure. That's a little shelf over the door there. To the left of the door, I've got my Guitar Hero guitars. I'm a big Guitar Hero rock band fan. Been playing it for years. I'm big on my music as well as my games and stuff like that. So this is the Guitar Hero. Sorry about the shadows. This is the Guitar Hero 5. Is it Warriors of Rock? Sorry, guitar. Which I've got the box for somewhere, but this is a nice guitar. And then I needed another guitar because I wanted to play with my son, so I picked this one up. This is the Guitar Hero Metallica guitar. These are hard to get now. They're quite pricey. I think I picked this up for about 50 quid from CX on an exchange, but I think they've gone up even more now. But yeah, it's just nice. And I put some hooks up so they could hang them like proper guitars. They look really cool there. I wouldn't mind like a little neon Guitar Hero sign above that. I think that would look really cool, or a little maybe some standee or something. That'd be really cool above that. Moving on to the other side of the door. This is kind of, I'll step back a bit so you can see. This is kind of my PC area. So I'll start at the top here. I've got a massive Godfather fan. Well, big movie fan as well. So I'll zoom in a bit. So we've got a Godfather poster, the original Godfather. Godfather game. That's just a spare copy. I've got like the PS3 version and some other versions of it, but that was just like a spare copy, so I'll put it there. And then down here I've got some Godfather kind of in the corner. Pops. So got Michael sitting on the chair. I don't know if you can see that. Tom, there you go. He's there from the Godfather Part 2. Fredo, what is it called? Was it Fredo? Vito, the De Niro Vito. And these are from the 50th anniversary collection. So we've got Vito again, Michael with the bruised black eye, and of course we've got what's his name? Sonny as well, with the dustbin lid. There's a couple more that came out for the original film that I haven't sort of seen around. They're pretty hard to get now, and I won't mind. I saw 2 of them. I did see 2 of them recently, but they were like £28 each or something, so I didn't want to pay that much. But if I see the others knocking around, I'll probably add this collection. This is one of the only sorts of collections I'm collecting, like pop figures. This and a couple of other things. I think with pop figures you could just go metal and buy loads of them. Like I said, I'm a big metal fan, so I've got an Iron Maiden poster up here. This I picked up in one of those shops where, you know, they buy all t-shirts and things like that. I'll just take the lights off so you can see the poster properly. And then I got these pop figures again, Iron Maiden. This is pretty hard set to get now. Actually, I think I got this imported because they used to sell it over here, but I think I got this from America. It's got the glow in the dark figure as well. There's a couple of Eddies. The Power Slave one, my wife bought me when we were on holiday in America, but it's pretty easy to get hold of now. I mean, you can buy that off Amazon, it's pretty cheap. And the Trooper one as well, it's pretty easy to get hold of. They keep bringing more out, Iron Maiden, so again, I've only got a limited amount of room. You could go on forever with pop figures, but I've decided probably call it a day with these ones. I'm happy with these ones. This is the one I really wanted with the 4 Eddies in. So once I got that. There's another set with 4 Eddies in, which is different albums. I think it's got like the first 2 albums and Number of the Beast in it. If I see that one at some point, I may pick that one up because it's another 4-pack, but it's pretty pricey now. This is a little tin I got for Christmas off one of my sons, like a Trooper IP. I thought it looked really good up here. I've also got some more over here on the windowsill. I've got a Fear of the Dark one, which you also got me a couple of years ago, and a Motorhead one. So, but I thought that one looked really good up there with the kind of Iron Maiden stuff. And going back down here, in the corner I've got my Xbox 360. I've got a couple of Xbox 360s. This is the E model, is it? The latest one. Which is pretty easy to access. This is all plugged into this screen here, which is my PC screen, so I can play them all on that. This is my laptop, my gaming laptop, which I've kind of got like a dual monitor setup. So I've got this laptop here. This is a really good laptop. This wasn't that expensive for a gaming laptop, but I kind of added more memory to it and an extra hard drive, and it's a bit of it's only got like I think like a 3070 or something in it, but it's a pretty big beast. It still pretty much plays everything at 2K. Some of the newer games it's probably going to start struggling if you start, but it pretty much does everything. And most of the new stuff anyway that I play, I get on console if it comes out on console, or I use this a lot for like stuff like real-time strategy games, things like that. So there's my Lego car that was in my old games room. You look at any of my old videos, which I think I've taken down off YouTube, but that was on a shelf that my wife got me like years ago for Christmas. It's the car out of Fast and Furious. Here's the other monitor. It's like a 2K 1440p monitor. Dual setup, so I can kind of look at like, I don't know, Discord or something on this one and game on this one. Below that I've got my PS Vita, which I've had for years. That's the original, that's a release day one, which I've still got the box for somewhere, and all the little things that go with it. That's on a little charger that I found somewhere. I think I've got that at a car boot, and it holds a Vita and a PS4 controller, so use that. And I've got my Steam Deck, which is a fantastic piece of kit. Just come back from holiday, took that with me. I was playing, I think I was playing Dishonored on holiday, and a couple of the Factorio, and a couple of the Tomb Raider remakes. I've been playing them on while I was away, so I finished quite a few games off. There's my glasses because I'm blind as a bat. Controller, that's for the PC, that controller. One of these PS4 controllers at the back here is actually connected to my Steam Deck in case I want to use it in full screen mode. So that's kind of the desk. I've got some headphones there, which is kind of thingy plugged into them. Setup, which is fairly decent. My gaming chair is over this side. I'll just show you now because I'm going to move it in a minute. That's the Batman, Secret Lab Batman chair. I love this chair. I've had it now I think I've had this about 3 or 4 years now, and it's still in fantastic condition. These are brilliant chairs. They really last. Really good chairs. So, you just need to wipe them down with a damp cloth now and again, get all the dust off them, and I've had no problems with this chair whatsoever since I've got it. I'd highly recommend. I know they're really expensive, but I'd highly recommend it. Now under here, under this desk is a load of stuff. I'm going to have to get down on the floor to show you this, because behind the laptop here, I've got one of the OSCC boxes. There's a bit of a mess behind it. It's all ways these things, but I've got a load of stuff that goes through this. So, and I play on this monitor. So I've come over here. I've got my PlayStation 2 Silver, which goes through the box, and what that does, it actually upscales it slightly. It's not as good as some other solutions, but it's brilliant. It's fine for like PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, stuff like that. I've got original slim PlayStation 1. Just zoom out a little bit. And then, to zoom back in, I've got all my PlayStation 1 games. PlayStation 1 pen. Oh, a bit behind here I've got, I'll just get it out. I'll get that back in now, hang on a minute. Yeah, behind here I've got, there's my original Metal Gear Solid double pack that I got. I've got original G-Con gun, which I can't get rid of really, because it's in the original box and everything. I used to have like a CRT TV in the games room, but it was just too big. It was like a 32-inch CRT, and it just took up too much room. It was too heavy, so I can't really play light guns games anymore anyway, but I just really like that. It's in box and it goes really well with this kind of PlayStation 1 section. The Pitfall I was playing, and of course the little PlayStation Mini they brought out a couple of years ago, which isn't that good, but I did hack it and put a load of games on it. To be honest, I don't really use it that much. These are my PlayStation 1 games. So these go back twice, so there's another layer behind these. I'm not going to go through every game, but as you can see I've got quite a selection of PlayStation 1 games. If I went through all of them, I'd be here all day. I think I've got about 150 or something like that. It's quite a lot. Another layer down there, some Platinum games. I said these are two layers. There's some Dreamcast games behind there as well, somewhere right at the back, but I haven't got that many Dreamcast games. I'll come under the desk now. So in this corner there's another shelf. You can't really see it down there. There's not much there. There is a Dreamcast buried amongst that somewhere. And then that's just a shelf for storage at the bottom with another PS1 Slim. These are my... I don't know if you can see this. I'll get a little torch so you can see this underneath here, because there is actually consoles underneath here. These are all plugged in. So you can see under there I've got my PlayStation 4 Pro, which I still got connected because I play quite a lot of PlayStation 4 VR games still, so I generally only really use that now for like PlayStation 4 VR. All my PlayStation 4 VR games are on that. This is my original Xbox. All the games below it, as you can see. And then I've got a PS3, which is the original fat version. This is the 60 gig version with the backwards compatibility. So I can play PlayStation 2 games on it as well if I want. The only thing about it being under here is it really collects dust. This is like a dust magnet, so I'm constantly having to clean it. So yeah, so I've got those three consoles. Like I said, these are all connected through that. Well, the PlayStation 3 isn't, but these are all connected, like the Xbox, the Dreamcast, and the PlayStation 1, and so they're all connected through that OSSC box to play on this monitor here. Take this off now. So underneath here I've got some... Don't ever do that. These are kind of my original Xbox games. These go back 3 as well. I don't know if you can see in there, but they go back 3. So I've got quite a few of them. I think there's about 200 of them, or something, or 100. I can't remember how many I've got. Too many. Out of all the systems I've got, this is probably the one I play the least, simply because I never had one back in the day. My old flatmate used to have one, and I was always kind of jealous because he got Halo and I never got to play it. I had a PlayStation 2 and I had a PC as well, but I never had an original Xbox. So when I managed to get one a couple of years later, I was made up. I was kind of lucky because I managed to grab most of these games. I managed to grab most of these games before the kind of whole retro bug hit, if you know, where everyone started collecting games. Because when I first started getting some of these games, they were like nothing. They were 25p a game in like cash converters, and you used to go to CEX and get I could get like 10 games for like a fiver. Do you know what I mean? Before kind of the whole retro gaming craze took off, I was lucky. I just kind of caught it before it went silly and the prices went silly. So yeah, so that's that sort of side of the room there. In the corner, I got my PSVR 2, which isn't set up now. That's just a box for it. It's in there. I do play it quite a bit. Actually, I love the PlayStation VR 1 and 2. I've just boxed it up really to save a bit of room in here. And there's my MetaQuest 2. My son's got the 3. Got him one for Christmas, which I still haven't had a go at. I keep asking him if I can have a go at it, but he's always bloody on it, to be honest. So I'll just move this chair over. There's my Mario cushion as well, which I've had for years. So yeah, so that's kind of that side of the room, if you like. The PC side. Now I'm a massive like Queen fan. I've been since I was a kid. So there's quite a lot of Queen, the band Queen in this room. This is a poster that I got. This is a birthday card I got off my son, or for Father's Day or something. It said "You're the champ" with a picture of Freddie Mercury. So I framed that. Thought it'd go really nice with this section of the room. This Queen poster I got in a box set. It was a vinyl box set, as you'll see in a bit. I've got quite a lot of vinyl records, and that was like the Miracle Collector's Edition. It came with this amazing poster, and loads of people hate this album cover, but I absolutely love it. It's one of my favourite Queen album covers. I just thought, I don't know why. I think it was because this album came out in '89, and I was about 16 or something when it came out, 16 or 17 when this album came out, and I just thought it's one of my favourite Queen albums. I know it's not rated as one of the favourites by a lot of people, but I love it. So I love that poster. And I knew when I saw that I'd have to put it up and frame it somewhere. So sticking with Queen before I kind of get into the gaming. So you move up above the TV there. I've got Queen pups. Now this is kind of the only kind of full set of Funkos I'm kind of going for. I've still got a couple missing. I haven't got the Greatest Hits album, the big one you can get, because I've already got kind of all them figures here anyway. And I haven't got the Live at Wembley one. I haven't got around to get, although you can still get. The one I'm really gutted that you can't get anymore is the I Want to Break Free one, which is like a 4-pack, which is a bit like that Radio Gaga one up there. Because that's really gone really expensive now, and I think you can only sort of get it from America, and it's near like £150 or something. It's ridiculous. I didn't even see it over here. I literally saw it on a couple of websites for like a week, and then it just disappeared. So yeah, these are kind of all my Queen Funkos. So a lot of Freddie Mercury's. Most of them are Freddie Mercury, to be honest. All different Freddie Mercury's. But like I said, I'm a massive Queen fan, so I had to kind of get them. So. And they look really cool. They just sort of sat there above my TV. Just have a TV on. Oh, there we go. This is my TV. This is new. I only got this like literally a week ago. I did have another TV in here, like an Toshiba one, which was okay, but the picture quality wasn't great. And I wanted a 120 Hz TV that had variable refresh rate and everything on it. So I've upgraded to this one. This is it's a Hisense TV. QLED. It's not OLED, it's QLED, but the picture on it is fantastic, and it's great because you can play stuff like Doom and things like that. It supports 120 Hz and everything. It's got gaming mode on it, which is great. So I'll start at this side of the console. So I've got my Xbox Series X with a little Xbox sign, and behind I've got my Nintendo Switch OLED. which is a fantastic console. Another great. I took both of them on holiday when I went away, and it varied between the two. But I think the Switch is fantastic. I won't collect the games for the Switch. I buy them all digitally. Not because I don't want to. I wish I could, but they're just so expensive, and I just I can't justify to myself paying kind of £20-30 for a game that I can go on the Nintendo eShop and buy for like £3. I might as well just buy it digitally. So even though I've always been a champion of physical media, I've kind of accepted that it's dying now and it's going to disappear one day. Just put the light back on to make it a bit brighter. I've kind of accepted that now and move with the times. It's like collector's editions. I used to collect them and everything, but now they're just so silly. Such silly prices, like £200 for a collector's edition. I really wanted the Indiana Jones one, but then when I saw how much it was, I was like, nah, I'm not paying that for basically and they don't hold the value either, so, which I realised after doing it for about a year or two, that collector's editions just do not hold their value. So this is an old Technic CD player, got a clock there, that I got off eBay for like 20 quid. I wanted a CD player, but I used to have one of these back in the day, and they're just fantastic. They sound fantastic. So I haven't got that many CDs, but I wanted a decent CD player. So this is that. This is my vinyl player. I'm hoping to upgrade this soon. This is good, but I want a Bluetooth one. This is just like basic Audio Technica kind of starter one, but because I listen to quite a lot of vinyl. But like I say, they do a better one with Bluetooth on, which would really be useful because it means I could listen to my vinyl with headphones. So, although I prefer to have it blasting out loud, to be honest. Some controllers. So I've got my PlayStation 4 red one. I had a silver one. That's my Xbox Series X controller. And then we go into the PlayStation. This is the Pro, which I upgraded to recently. Bought the disk drive for it. This is why I bought this telly, really, because I wanted to maximise the potential of the Pro. Because I bought the Pro first, and then I had it kind of hot wired into like using it onto this TV, but I could flick it over and use it on my monitor. But that was a bit of a nuisance because obviously you're going to a smaller screen, so I just wanted it on this big one. So yeah. It's got the Pro there on this TV, and then I've got the speakers which is like a subwoofer, which is obviously to in a minute, which is behind there. There's like a subwoofer for these speakers, and everything is ran through that. So my vinyl, I can play my records through that. I can play my CDs through it, and all my consoles go through it as well. So really good sound. I moved down here now. That's just a little thing I put my feet on when I'm gaming. Just handy little storage box as well, keep all my wires and things in it. So here we've got, I don't know if you can see this, it's not very well lit. It's got a subwoofer in there for the sound system. There's also a switch on top, which you probably can't see, but that switches between the CD player and the vinyl. I've got my 4 little little Nintendo figures there. And that's a Wii U. Black Wii U, which you can't see very well because it's a bit dark, which I haven't used in ages, to be honest. I do like the Wii U and I do go back to it now and again, but I just haven't used it in quite a while. These are my PlayStation 4 games. These go back 2 rows. I haven't got hundreds but I've got quite a few PlayStation 4 games. So there's 2 kind of shelves of PlayStation 4 games. There's my PlayStation 5 games, which again go back a couple of layers. And then under that I've got all my PlayStation 3 games. That is that making there I found in a Bernardo's charity shop. And I didn't actually, I was looking for a copy of the game anyway. But as you know, it's quite an expensive game. It's, 20-30 quid. And then I literally found this for like 50p in the charity shop. And it's making Forbidden King, but it's a promo copy. But it's got the full game on it. So I thought what I'll do, it's got the full game on it. I'll have a bit of that. And it saves me buying the game. So yeah, I was made up with Under there, I've got my Wii U games and a couple of Switch games. Actually, these are literally the only physical Switch games I've got. So, got Zelda, Prince of Persia, a couple of Metroid games. Everything else that I play on my Switch is downloaded onto it, because I just will not pay the prices that they want for them. So I know it holds a value in Nintendo and everything, but I don't know. I'd rather just have 10 games rather than one. This is all my vinyl, which is probably going to run out of room here because I keep buying vinyl all the time. I love music, so I had years ago when I was like younger, I collected vinyl long before I ever collected games. I was a vinyl collector. Of course, like a lot of us did back in the late 90s when CDs came out or whatever, I got rid of all my vinyl and then instantly regretted it. So I've been trying to claw back some of my vinyl over the years, but yeah, I'm not going to go through them all. There's, I say, all different types of music there. This is some of the box sets I've got. The bigger ones. This down here is my Queen vinyl box set that my wife got me for my 50th birthday. She said she was going to buy me a big present, my lovely wife, for my 50th birthday. And she asked me what I wanted, and I said I'd really love this, because obviously, like I said, being a big Queen fan. And she got me this, and this has got like every album in it. This is fantastic. I'll just take this off because it's definitely worth showing. Even if you're not like a Queen fan, this is pretty impressive. If I can get the lid off it. This is literally every single Queen album on vinyl. So, on coloured vinyl as well. And there's a lovely book in there. Yeah, so she I found a pretty good price actually, because it's nearly doubled in price since then. I think it's out of print now as well. So, that's kind of a pride of my vinyl collection. Sitting on top of that is this thing, which I got recently. I'm trying to hold the camera and do everything at once. This is the PlayStation Portal. This, I was very unsure about getting this because I didn't know whether I'd use it or not. But I absolutely love it. I use it all the time because I work nights. So this is really good for like coming home and just chill. Stick PlayStation off, I can lie in bed and just play on my PlayStation 5 in bed. So it's really useful for that. Behind that, I've got the Commodore 64, which is one of the first computers I ever had. I love the Commodore 64. That and the Acorn Electron were my two sort of childhood computers. And then I'll come back out here. So we've got on top of here a couple of figures, PlayStation Light. I've got that Wolfenstein. There's a set of 3 posters that I got when the game came out. I was in a shop, it was like a promo thing they gave away. I'm a massive Wolfenstein fan, so I've always just kept them. That figure, I haven't got that many statues, but this was Recore, which was a game that came out on the Xbox One, I think, years ago. And this is, I had the big box with the statue in, which weirdly it came with a statue but didn't come with the game. You have to buy I think I got a digital code for the game, but it didn't come with the game. But it was I really just like this statue, and it's pretty big, and it's not worth anything, but I just really like the way it looks, so that's at the back. Got Sam Fisher here, and Aidan Pierce out of Watch Dogs, are good figures, and James Bond. That's Roger Moore James Bond, which is my kind of era of James Bond. Moving back here, we've got my PlayStation 2 games. I'll zoom in a bit here. So yeah, there's a lot of these. I think I've got, I can't remember how many PlayStation 2 games I've got, but I think it's 200 or 300 in here. Again, this goes 2 back, and this goes pretty much floor to ceiling. PlayStation 2. I love this system. This is probably my favourite console ever. This goes all the way down there to the bottom, just all PlayStation 2 games. So yeah, pretty much always. A lot of these are my originals as well that I bought when the console came out. But again, I was lucky because I managed to get a lot. The ones I didn't have, I managed to pick up cheap before the whole kind of retro gaming bug came in. I'll move back a bit and show you this. This is the poster I got. You've probably seen this if you ever watched any of my old videos. This is a poster that I got from the Granger Games. They had it up obviously when the game came out in 2017, and I kind of went and I said to the guy, listen, when you're finished with that, can I have it? And he agreed, he let me have it. And on the other side of it is a Wolfenstein, the New Order. Well, no, it's, sorry, Wolfenstein 2. It's a double-sided one. But that's a bit plain. It's kind of just red poster with, I think it's got BJ Blazkowicz just stood there. So I thought this was the better artwork, so I've always kept this side up. I've used to alternate between the two, but I think this is the better picture. Below that, I've got a Pandora box. This is pretty new. I've had this about a year. I've got one of them silly little things there as well. Those little astronauts. Which was it them? There's my Crash Bandicoot holding my PlayStation controller. Yeah, this Pandora box. This has got, I think it's got 10 or 20,000 games on it. It's got loads on it. And again, this is just I just haven't got the money to go out and buy all these games, all the room to keep them in, so I thought this would be a really good kind of retro solution to play a lot of these old 16-bit games on. So yeah, I can put it's got loads on. It's got Ninja Warriors. It's just got hundreds of games on. These are just some of my recent ones. You can go to your favourites. It's got Metal Slug on it. There's just hundreds and hundreds, well, thousands of games on it. And pretty much every game I've searched for on this has been on it. It's very rare that I can't find a game on it. It's got, I think it's got quite a few full collections and stuff on it. It's certainly got most of the SNES and Genesis games on it, and things like that. So yeah, and this was cheap. This was like £100. This box. It's got really decent sticks on it and everything. Me and my son play a lot of Tekken on it. He likes playing Tekken, so sometimes we play a bit of that on it together, and annoyingly he beats me. This is my Wii, original Wii. This is a modded, again, I've probably shown this on the channel before years ago when I was on, but this is a modded Wii. So it's soft modded, so it's pretty much got every single. It's soft modded, and then it's got a HDMI upscaler in it, so it's got every single SNES, NES, Genesis, Super Nintendo, Mega Drive, Mega Drive, Genesis, same thing, you know. Well, the Master System, so it's got basically got every full sets on it. Pretty much got everything on it, as well. I think it's got about something like 200 Wii games on it as well. So it's really useful, and I kind of use that controller there for all the retro stuff. And I could do a separate video on that if anyone wants to see that, and just let us know. But it's pretty old. I mean, I've had it soft modded for years, so that's originally how I played all the kind of games. But I wanted some fighting sticks to play the fighting games. Yeah, so like if you want to play like I don't know, if you want to play Street Fighter or something, I thought I'd better get something with some sticks on. Little cup holder there for when I start to gaming, stick my cup of tea in there. Then underneath I've got all my 360 games, so yeah, a load. Again, these go two back. There's loads of these. I love the Xbox 360, another one of my favourite consoles, which is weird because I was always kind of a PlayStation guy, and then I was always a PlayStation guy until that generation. And then I was mostly 360, and then I did get a PlayStation 3 later on, but probably because of the price, because when it came out it was just ridiculous. But I was always more of a 360 guy for that particular generation. So absolutely loads of games. Yeah, I'm not going to go through them all, but there's my box of a Nintendo. I think there's over 150 games here, or something like that, just dotted around. And a couple of special editions and box sets down there. So again, I'll show you that. That's kind of that side of the room. Yeah, this I bought last year. It's something I always wanted. And this is the Star Wars arcade one. I mean, you could go mad with these and get loads of them, but this has got particular if you like, space in my gaming heart, if you like, or whatever, because this. When I used to go to school years ago, on my lunch break, me and my mates used to go to this chippy, and they had this machine in the chippy, and the amount of time I wasted, and 10p's I wasted putting into this when I was a teenager was ridiculous. And when I saw they'd remade it, I had to. It's just sometimes you just see something and go, I've got to have that, and I love this game anyway. So yeah, so that's my Star Wars arcade machine, which I absolutely love. We've got a little arcade light. I think I got that from Game. It was 20 quid or something. Thought it would go well in this side of the room because it's kind of the arcadey side of the room, if you like. So I thought that would look really good there. Got this poster which used to be over there, but I moved it over to here. It's like a Jaws poster. Love that film. Again, I'm a big film fan. Getting out the way, so I thought that would look really good. That's another card I got off my son for Father's Day, which was really cool. I thought it would go really well. It says Super Daddy-O instead of Super Mario, which I thought was pretty cool. And then down here I've just got some, behind there's some boxes. I think it's like DJ Hero. Yeah, just some boxes for like the Guitar Hero and stuff like that. And then down here I've got some strategy guides. A couple of big kind of ones that hold the value now as well. So like some of these, like I've got both Zelda ones there. Tomb Raider, Sekiro, I think that one's worth quite a bit now. Red Dead Redemption 2 hardback, Metal Gear, I think they're worth quite a bit now because they're starting to collect. They're starting to hold the value a bit, these strategy guides now. So a couple of Assassin's Creed, Far Cry, Watch Dogs. So these are just picked up cheap. Some DVDs there, and some more strategy guides just sitting along the bottom here. And yeah, so that's pretty much it. Yeah, that's the room from top to bottom. I just thought I'd come and do a bit of a room update, to be honest, because like it's kind of been a while since I've been on my own channel, if you like. And I thought it would, but like I said, when it's all lit up and you're gaming it, it's just such a sort of chilled out place to come play games and everything. So yeah, that's the room. So I just thought I'd come and give everyone a little bit of a room tour on an update and of where I've been and what I've been doing for the last 2 to 3 years. I've been building this kind of, well, I say building it, decking out this room. But like any games room, it's kind of a work in progress, isn't it? Because you're always looking at ways to change things. I'd love a way to, it's only a small room, but I'd love a way to integrate some kind of couch or more comfortable seat. As much as this is great to see it's not ideal for like when you want to sit there watching a film or something, it'd be nice to have, but I don't think I'd be able to fit anything like that in here. So not without sort of making some kind of sacrifice, which I don't really want to do. So yeah, so that's the room. So thanks for watching, and I could say I'd be back with another video soon, but I probably won't. I just thought I'd stick this one out on for interest anyway. But you never know, if we get loads of comments and everything and people want to see more, then I might consider doing some more stuff. Take care everyone, see you later. Bye.